Hey guys, current energies check-ins for the weekend. Not much to report. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out ways to still go out and do readings, but it's pretty difficult. Today's kind of a rain on and off kind of a day. And usually, lately, it's been very humid to the point of I can barely breathe out there. But it is what it is. We'll work with what we got. Where are they? They were right here. You usually get to see Juno right there. Kai sometimes there. They were right here. There we go. Anyways, Blue is sleeping. Everybody's cool, chilling somewhere. Not here. Anyways, hand is recovering. Fingers are these two are. Felix just walked in, and he's looking face to face with the squirrel, and the squirrel is looking at him, now scratching its ear, and Felix is like. He must have seen it from the other door. Oh my god. Look at that. Wagging his tail, laying low. I wonder if he's gonna jump in here when the squirrel goes, because they're gonna go to the feeders for sure. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. We can't disrupt this moment. His ears are a little bit... He's coming. He's coming. What the hell are you doing, boy? The squirrel is not gonna go inside the house through there. Okay. He came in that corner and checked, but hold on, he's back at the window. Felix, I know you don't do this much, but the view is over on that side. The squirrel is probably there. Anyways, yeah, fingers are recovering. These two are definitely, they're healed. This one is still hurting a little bit because, like, the nail is starting to bruise underneath there a little bit. So we'll see how long that takes to kind of grow out. It's not completely bruised. I've had it. It's very interesting because I've had it when I started the channel. If some of you guys have been with me from the beginning, you would have noticed I had this finger, this one or this one. I can't remember which hand. I think this one. Yeah, this one. I had it, the nail was completely bruised out and it was falling off. So I kept it patched a lot of times because it wasn't a pretty view. So the ones that have been with me from day one, definitely, if you go back in time in your memory, you would probably remember me being patched up for a very long time. I caught my hand in the glad hands of the truck, and I couldn't feel the pain. It was kind of very similar to what happened here. I couldn't feel the pain because it was probably so a lot of pain that I couldn't feel it. And then when I got up in the truck, it was during my time when I had the biggest argument with the universe. And when I got back in the truck, I started driving, and I remember pulling over. I was in this big facility. And I remember just pulling over to the side and just laying down in the truck because the pain started to, I'm feeling something. And I almost fainted again. Apparently I faint when there's too much pain involved that I can't even feel much, but then I feel it. And I remember being on the floor of the truck, and Oscar was there, just laying there with me. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that was interesting, but it was part of this big period, transformative time for me, and I feel like I'm undergoing something quite similar right now, which is stretched out through months apparently. So I'm not surprised that I would get something similar playing out for me. But it's good. It's good. It's way better than it was last week. As I said, there's still a little pain when I kind of press with this finger, but I can at least use my hand 80% to 80% capacity. So we're getting there slowly but surely. By next week, I'll probably feel even less pain or no pain at all. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all we got. I'm kind of waiting for Felix to see if he wants to. No, he's leaving. That was it for him. He's not with the two younger ones there a lot. I saw him once or twice, maybe, figuring out that there's a lot of squirrels and chipmunks back there. Because I have those two, this one and that one, bird feeders hanging from the house, which is actually a great idea because squirrels can't reach them, but they would be underneath them. And it's pretty funny whenever I walk into the backyard, when I take Blue for walks and I come back home and I walk back in and I open the gate, you see them all like running like crazy. One squirrel, poor thing, it ran so hard. I'm like, I'm not here to harm you. Like, you can take your time running. But probably just from the noise of the gate or something. And one squirrel was running so desperately along the line of the fence back there behind me that I saw it falling. I'm like, oh man. They're fine. I mean, they're falling from trees, so they should be fine. Falling from a fence, but it's so funny sometimes. I'm like, chill. Everybody chill. I'm not here to harm you for sure. Aw, baby birds. We have two new baby sparrows in front of the house. They've been here for about a week, I think. Yeah, because I think I mentioned them last Friday. So one more week probably, and then they'll fly out. I think I hear Juno back there. Juno or Kai. Kai likes to go behind the couch there and really intensely watch the squirrels and think he can get them. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Other than that, everything's pretty calm. Finally feeling the actual Leo season, even though it's very odd this summer. It's very odd in the way that everything kind of feels. I feel like I'm way behind summer, or maybe forward. I can't really tell. Like, it's literally August, and I'm like, I don't really feel like it's August. It feels like it's more either April or September towards October. So it's like, I don't know. It's a weird feeling. It feels like I'm not with August for some reason. Because people keep asking me about my birthday, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's my birthday. Oh, okay. Which actually is gonna be next Friday, so I'll see you guys for an actual live, where I'm not gonna pre-record the video. I'm gonna spend a little bit of my birthday with you guys. I'm not gonna put it so early in the morning because I need to wake up like fully, so it's not gonna be the usual time of 9:30, somewhere beyond 10. I think between 10 and 11 would be the best bet. Either 10 the earliest, 10:30 potentially the latest. And we'll do the all signs, we'll chill for a minute, and then I can go off and do something. I don't know. You gotta come up with ideas. Throw some ideas in there. Something simple. Keep it very simple. Don't go crazy because I'm not in the mood for crazy. Yeah, something chill. No, go for a hike on Mount Everest. No, that's not chill. Go, if it doesn't include the word go too much, I would probably be up for it. I don't know. Just throw some things at me. I'll see. But yeah, let's do this. Current energy check-ins for the weekend. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements: earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. This is pre-recorded, usually the day before. So the timestamps will be below in the description box, in the comment section, on the play bar. They will not work properly while this video is in premiere mode, which means that if you're watching Friday morning Central Time at 9:30, then you're in the premiere of the video. So the timestamps will not work until the video is finished, and then they will settle down. They won't go crazy anymore. So they'll settle down, they'll work. Everything's going to be great with the timestamps. I'm setting it up as a premiere just to be with you guys in the chat room, which most of the times it's fun. It does get crazy sometimes in there. 95% of the times crazy good. So, but you know, if you kind of land in there and don't understand shit of what's being talked about, then you're in the right place. Usually people kind of catch on pretty quick, and then they join the party. So it's fun. Other times it's, you know, more quiet, more, I don't want to say that, but it's fun. It's fun. So that's why I do it as a premiere. So I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person, a situation, whatever you got going on. Don't get stuck on it has to be a person, because a lot of the times it's not. Where the other energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energies are at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Roles can be reversed. I keep my readings open to any kind of placement you feel guided to watch. So don't get restricted with, it has to be for my sun or my moon or my stars. No. Open table. So yeah, let's do this. Earth signs, Capricorn. I think we do have a cat in the house, but I think he or she is back there. Oopsie doops. Oh man, you got 4 for the connection. My hand slipped. Okay. On your side, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. You may be dealing with some changes. You may be dealing with some changes, but I kind of get the sense that I don't get the feeling that they're big changes, but something is almost like, let's say you're planning a party and then you have the venue set up and all of that, and it's like, well, you know, they come back to you and say, well, we ran out of power there, but we have this other option, you know. So it's kind of like that fast thinking kind of a thing where it's like, ooh, which is better, you know, cancel the whole thing altogether or go with the other option, or, you know, kind of like quick thinking kind of things. I feel like that's kind of what you're dealing with here. But even though you may show up a little bit as, I still need a couple of minutes to think about it, you know, like undecided, I see that as long as you kind of feel your way more into it, you'll know what to do. So that kind of tells me, go with your intuition, you know. If the other option of the other venue or whatever they got as works initially, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that feels good, go for it. you know? So it's kind of like if you keep your senses open in that way, you should be fine handling whatever's going on here. The energy attached to you, the Sun, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands. This energy is a little... They're showing up as not opting for easy ways, usually. Not usually, I can't say usually, because I do get the sense that you're dealing with something right now. So with this situation right now, you would be open more to your intuition, to your heart. They would be open more to, I don't know to what, because they're not opting for the easiest way here for some reason, even though it's kind of obvious the easiest way, you know? So you might have a little bit of disagreement here with this one in terms of you may feel like something is right for whatever's going on. They may come in and say, I don't know about that, you know? So, okay. For the connection, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords. Because as I said, my hand slipped, you got 4 cards. I feel like you need to be a little cautious on how you handle this, because even if something feels right for you, but if this energy comes in and tells you, and you end up, because you might be ending up here based on the connection energies, you might be ending up being like, you know what, we'll just do things this way because it feels good to me and I said it and I have the final say. It doesn't look great if you do that, you know? So it's a matter of kind of finding a middle ground here. With this other energy that's involved here, because otherwise it just may look very nasty, feel very nasty, and it may cause quite the disturbance in whatever connection this is. And it's just a matter of how you approach the situation, how you deal with the situation. You already know your choices and how you would handle it. Now it's a matter of delivering that message to, or finding that middle ground here. So be cautious on how you approach this ultimately. The Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Devil, and try to, when it's about using your feels more than your mind here, try to go with what comes in first, because you're looking like, okay, I'll allow myself to feel my way through this. Okay, give me like 10 days. No, because this is you here. You don't need 10 days. Your intuition is going to be the first one to pop in. You're not going to need 10 days. So I'm not saying rush, but I'm not saying don't take your sweet time with it, you know? Because these, again, seem like fast-changing kinds of energies, so... But anyways, that's it. All right, moving on to Taurus. Look who joined us. What do you want? It's too early. If you start from Taurus, we'll have a long ride here together. He left. Blue. He came, he gave me the puppy eyes, and then I told him what I told him, and then he's like, oh, okay, I'll go back to sleep. Okay, we'll bring you out at the end. Maybe sorry I said that. Anyways, let's see. On your side, you get the Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Lovers. And you've been showing up like this for a minute here. You're showing up in a fresh kind of an energy. Almost like there's a new Taurus I'm dealing with here, you know, in your energy and the way you show up. Very open. Very open. And you're kind of giving me a sense of, because, you know, I'm learning to do that and to keep myself in that energy. But it feels like new to you, you know what I mean? So it's definitely attached to a particular connection here, but it's your openness. So at the end of the day, even if it has to do with this connection, it doesn't really, you know what I mean? So because you're learning to keep yourself open regardless through this connection somehow. But anyways, the energy attached to you, the Temperance card, the King of Wands, the Six of Swords. This is an energy that's at a distance. How do I put this? They're there though. It's not like they're at a distance and they keep on walking to create more distance. No, they're there. They're put, but they're at a distance. I'm not sure what else is going on with this energy because I'm not clarifying. So it's like, okay, they're there. You would need a binoculars for sure. But anyways, for the connection, the Devil, the Seven of Wands, the Three of Swords. There's something a little unhealthy here, and I feel like the unhealthiness may show up there's something unhealthy, even though I don't see it in the reading. It almost feels like when you get closer and closer, the unhealthy is starting to show up. But it's not starting to show up because you create it. I feel like it already has been created a while ago and nobody's looking at it. And it's like, even though these energies are being felt here, come on, get out of there. Even though these energies are being felt here, the unhealthy is always going to be there until someone gets to address it. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you've dealt with this energy 20 years ago, but you left quite the unhealthy energy between the two of you, you may have a lot of love for one another, but that'll always still be there unless you address it, you or them or the both of you. You know what I mean? So it's there. Okay. Let's see what the universe has. The Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're very determined to stay connected to not only to your higher self and to the true self that you may have found here, but also to the universe somehow, you know, kind of paying attention to where the universe is guiding you, all of the signs and all of that. So there's definitely that openness to you. That, again, to me, it feels like it's fresh, it's new, it's a new Taurus in town, or something like that. So it's super cool. But yeah, the only thing for this reading is that energy between the two energies that at some point it needs to be dug into, because otherwise it just paints a not that great of a picture here, even though the energies individually are great, you know. But all right, well, let's do Virgo. Oh, it was Kai. What you doing, baby boy? He's got quite the head bumps. You're going to blue for head bumps? They got the cutest freaking dynamic, I swear to God. The head bumps, the nibbling, only them two. Blue doesn't do it with any of the others. But Kai is going all the time, is going to him and just head bumps him. They're cute. Cutesy cutes. But anyways, let's see Virgo. On your side, you get the Ace of Wands, the Star, the Seven of Pentacles. You are onto something here. You're driven. You want to do something here. I don't know what it is, but it's not like you want to do one thing and that's it. It's bigger than that. You're very driven to create something, to build on something here. So you're very open in that direction of doing something. The energy attached to you, the Knight of Swords, the Death card, the Knight of Cups. Whew. This is a weird energy because it looks like it's an energy that's connected to you, but at the same time it's like they have a switch where they turn off the connection and then they turn it back on. So they definitely have a fast switch off, switch on kind of a tactic to them. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's like, okay, they're here, and then they poof, they disconnect, and then they're back. It's like, oh, okay. All right, for the connection, the moon, the King of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, but it could be because your focus shows up as being completely on this, whatever this is. So whoever's right next to you, maybe that's why they show up as not being there, because you're super focused on something. You're building something. I don't know what you're doing. But the energy is definitely available here and strong for you to create something here. So maybe that's why they're kind of like, even if they were here, you wouldn't be here much because you're busy with this energy. Let's see what the universe has. Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Two of Swords. Yeah, and it's just a sense of you being on this path of putting something together and building it up. It's about you. It's something about you. It's personal and it's important and it's big. The thing is, at times you get super confused about it. Like, well, how do I do it? Where do I do it? How and when and if, and you know, all those kinds of questions may be stuck in your head at times, and then it gets super confusing, and then you lose sight of, hey, hold on, you're creating something. It doesn't matter how. What matters is that you're doing it, you know. So don't get lost in details here. You have the tendency to do that, you know. Kind of try to look at the bigger picture. Cool. Kai, what is going on there, boy? Anyways, moving on to fire signs, Aries. Yeah, and I've noticed overall in the collective an energy of drive. So it could be that a lot of you may be feeling a sense of, even if you don't do shit, maybe feeling that drive to do something. From what I gathered, it's pretty much, it's shown up in most of my readings, you know, that whole sense of, yeah, we're doing this, or what, I don't know, but we're doing it. Okay. So it's a pretty cool energy. It definitely, it's almost like it's coming out from a hibernation mode kind of a thing. But you have it here for sure. On your side, you get the Ace of Wands, the Strength card, the King of Swords. Yeah, very determined, very clear, very, this is what we're doing. We're taking care of shit in this direction, and that's how it's going to happen. So you kind of know all the steps from what you're showing me here. The energy attached to you, the Star, the Temperance card, the Eight of Swords. You might be dealing with an energy that wants to keep up, but I feel like they're a little bit behind. And it's not because they're slower or anything. It's because you have 100% clarity. I don't think they do yet. You know, I don't think it's clear cut in their head or in their heart. How things are playing out here. For you, you're showing up in 100% clarity. So because of that, your drive might be a little, you know, whereas they have to stop sometimes and think, hold on, is this, you know. So that's what would make their energy a little slower. They're definitely with you on the same page. They may need a little more time at times, you know. Whatever energy this is. For the connection, the Ace of Cups, the Tower, the Judgment card. Try not to rush. Just because you have clarity and you have the drive and you have everything kind of, your path is looking like neat and clear, their path might have some bumps that they may need some time to go over. You know what I mean? So try as much as you can to kind of understand that it's just different on their side, and if you want, have a little understanding. You know, it would be potentially healthier here. So let's see what the universe has. What are you doing? Why are you up? I don't understand. Why are you up, baby boy? 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, it can look a little complicated when, again, you've got 100% clarity, and then you're dealing with an energy that doesn't have that, and then, if anything, they're confused as hell sometimes, and that feels like it's kind of dragging you down. If you allow it to, then yes, it's gonna drag you down. But you have to hold on to your energy of 100%. And then, again, if there's willingness, and depending on whatever the hell this is, kind of understand where they're coming from. Until they get to that 100% clarity, they're gonna have their moments of complicating things, you know, sometimes. You don't need to get caught up in that unless you allow it to happen. Do you hear that? You little Aries. All right, moving on to Leo. Blue, please. He chewed through one of my slippers. My house slippers. It's those, you know, because the outside ones are rubbery, so that he can actually try a little more with those. But my house slippers are some material, I don't know, and there's a hole in one of them. When I found it this morning, I'm like, oh, I need a new pair. See, I know what I'm getting for my birthday. Anyways, why is this? Whoa, Leo, come on. What? Okay. Okay, there we go. On your side, you get the Justice card, the Moon, the Five of Swords. I mean, you're giving me an energy of balance, but then you're giving me an energy of deception underneath it all, underneath that balance. So that could mean that you may say to yourself, hey, I feel good, I feel centered, I feel balanced, I feel grounded. And that may not be completely true, you know? Or you could be talking about a situation that, no, everything's good here. And that could not be completely true. So I don't know exactly. But we shall see as we go on. For the energy attached to you, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. My God, someone's slow here. How is this balanced? No, it's not balanced. Yeah, you're saying, oh yeah, everything's okay. This is a very slow energy you're dealing with. Slow in the sense of, when I emphasize certain things, I don't do it because I have that opinion of those things. It's how the energies present themselves to me. So me being in your position right now, dealing with this type of an energy, I would perceive that as being super slow. To me, I'm coming from a neutral place where slow is not slow, it just is, you know? But then I see it through your eyes in the reading. That's why it's like, oh my God, it's slow. Because you would do that. You would perceive it as that. So you can't tell me that you're dealing with such a slow energy to you, and then you're like, no, it's cool, everything's going according to plan. Then why do you have this reaction to it? It's like, it's too slow. Then it's not. That's where the deception is. Okay, now I got it. For the connection, the Hierophant, the Hangman, the Temperance card. Whatever this is, it is a slow process though. So even if you're bothered by the slowness of this, The process seems to be very, very slow. You know, it could have to do with something practical, something around your home, your work, something like that. It's looking like it's on the right path, and it is going where it's supposed to be going, but it's freaking slow. And you would take it as, oh my God. So you need to work on that patience aspect here a little bit, because it's not this energy that you're dealing with, it's the whole process that's slow, you know. So Blue, where you go? What do you do? Why the bark? Why the barky? No. He's developing a pretty new habit of thinking he's one of the cats. So he goes there and barks at squirrels or birds or something. Blue, get down. Get. How the hell? How the hell? You can't even. Okay. I'm not gonna say you're a good boy, because you are, though. Fucking love your paw. Oh, my baby boy, I'm gonna love you so much. Anyways, from the universe, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups. Take some time for yourself here, because you seem to be a little upset about that aspect of, you know, if this is slow anyway, you might as well put the time in yourself, time and effort into yourself, you know? If you think you're up ahead of the game or something and you need to wait for some things to happen, you can use that time to give it to yourself, for sure. So, yeah. Anyways. That's it. Moving on to Sagittarius. I don't understand. When I started this, he was sleeping. And when he goes to sleep at this time, he usually stays. There they go. The two boys. But for some reason, he's up. Alright, Saggy, let's see what you got here. On your side, you get the Five of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. You're kind of giving me a sense of, when it comes to your security, there's a sense of you've got good days and you've got bad days. But when it's good, it feels like, oh my God, it's so good. And then when it's bad, it feels like everything is crumbling down, you know? Kind of like that. Something tied up to your security here. That could even be a commitment. So I don't know what we're talking about here, but kind of giving me a sense that you're going through a little bit of good days and bad days here. They're equally coming in, so could be experiencing them quite in an equal manner. For the energy attached to you, the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups. Ooh, what is going on here? Somebody's going through something here. Somebody that's attached to you is going through something. Quite a lot of something. The problem is they're not trying to go through it. They're just kind of sitting in those energies without trying to heal, or not a lot is being done. They're trying to not feel what they're feeling, to disconnect from everything, because it's potentially pretty hard. I don't know what it is. So that's okay. So that's why you're kind of in this position. Ooh, it's a rough energy though. For the connection, the Knight of Swords, the Sun, the Four of Wands. You're trying your best to keep the spirits up, to keep a positive kind of aspect around things. You know, especially because this energy is so dragging everything down that it's like you're kind of trying to bring the contrast in to kind of keep it up. Let me see what the universe has. The Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. It's very unhealthy for the whole here. So I'm not sure what kind of a connection you got going on here, and whatever it is, them not dealing with their shit in a personal, private kind of a way of, hey, it's my shit, it shouldn't affect everything else. Them not doing that is gonna affect everything else and everything that they're tied up to. So it creates quite the unhealthy dynamic here. Not only for this connection with you, but for any kind of connection they have. You know what I mean? But with you here, since we're talking about you, it's not looking the best. So whoever this is needs to, at some point, snap out of it and start dealing with this crap, rather than, oh, I'm just going to sit here in it. And I mean, I don't know what it is, because a lot of the times we don't necessarily deal with things right away. If this happened like, you know, a week ago or something, they may need their time to actually process through everything and then start dealing with things. I don't know. But if this keeps going in the way that it is, it's not going to be healthy for this dynamic, you know? So, anyways, that's it. Moving on to air signs, Libra. On your side, you get the Temperance card, the Moon, the Two of Swords. I'm seeing quite the similarities to the Saggy reading. So, I don't know if you're dealing with the Saggy or it's just a coincidence. But there's something that's kind of stressing you out for a minute here. You know, I don't know what it is because I'm not, I can't see because I'm not clarifying, but there's something that's been on your mind for quite a while here, and not in the best way, you know. It's quite stressing for you. But it feels like something you're kind of keeping to yourself. You're not letting this energy out. You're kind of bottling that all in there, and it's like it needs to come out, this energy, somehow. It needs to be expressed somehow, because all you're doing is just adding to it and kind of, you know. But anyways, for the energy attached to you, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Sun. This energy is kind of trying to come up with all sorts of solutions, choices, all sorts of ideas potentially to make things good, to make things work, to make things better. So good intentions here. For the connection, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords. There's some sort of disconnection here between you and this energy. There's something missing. There's a missing link in there somewhere. There's your energy, there's theirs, and then there would be a flow between your energy and theirs. But in the middle there's something that kind of separates the energies. There's a disconnection there. And I don't know what it is. It almost feels like a lack of communication, clear, truthful communication. Maybe that's what's creating this. But yeah. Let me see what the universe has. Two of Wands, Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. That's what's bugging you. Because you know it's there. You know something is there. Something's missing. And you can't figure out what. And you keep on... instead of addressing that, you keep on wanting to jump over that and hoping that it'll get fixed all on its own, and that you'll have a brand new beginning in which that, whatever that is going to go away all on its own. No, it needs to be addressed. It needs to be found, you know, what is creating that disconnection. And how you do that is by looking into yourself and then looking into themselves. But I kind of get the sense that it's from you more than from them. But, you know, even if the both of you carry that and create that, because usually it does take two to tango, then you both need to look into yourselves individually. And then potentially laying it out on the table so that you can debate that and see what the hell is up with that, and then kind of go through that together so that you remove it. So the solution is not to pretend that it's not there, and hopefully one day what you feel in terms of this disconnection is just going to vanish, you know, because it's not all on its own, because somebody's carrying that and bringing that to the table. So, but anyways, moving on to Aquarius. On your side, you get the Lovers, the Magician, the Eight of Swords. Something is looking very, very, very confusing to you. Like, if there's anything that's super clear, is that there's a connection here that you care deeply about and you're manifesting the greatest things for it. But when it comes down to it, you're very confused about something here. Now, I'm looking at the other side, and I can see why you would be confused and not understand, because some things don't make sense here. But the energy you're dealing with, you get the Tower, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Cups. They carry this energy, especially here. I don't know if that's part of their general energy and that's what makes them. I don't assume so. I feel like it's almost looking like a phase. But they bring this energy in of doing something, and it's not the greatest thing. And then they look like they don't care. They're like, oh, here I go. I did it. Oopsie. Oh, I don't give a shit, by the way. I don't give a shit what happens now. That's kind of what they're bringing in here. So, of course, you would be confused as hell when you're coming from a very different place. You're like, look, I care about this connection with you, so what the fuck is going on? Why do you keep doing this? Which I don't know what that is. But for the connection, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. You're losing hope. Every time they come up with this sort of an energy, you're kind of losing hope. You know? Every time they pull this, you're like, nothing I can do about this, you know? But it feels like you're still in the game. The both of you are. This is almost like a teenager kind of a, they do something stupid and they do regret it, but they show up as if, yeah, whatever, you know? I don't know. They got in the car and backed up in the street and they bumped the car into something. It's not super big of, oh my God, what did they do? They stole the car and ran away. No. But they bumped the car or something, and then they just get out of the car, throw you the keys, and be like, you deal with it. I don't care, you know? Something like that. I don't know. It's a little bit of, it's a little weird energy, but it's in the moment kind of a thing. And then they're kind of getting rid of that, but then they do it again. Sometime, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, a month, a year later, I don't know. So it's like, it's an ongoing kind of a thing, but every time they do it, you definitely drop in almost your hope, like you're losing hope. Like, you know? Let's see what the universe has. The Chariot, the Page of Cups, the Six of Swords. And you're trying to give themselves the space and freedom for them to be able to acknowledge that this energy doesn't serve them, you know? So I feel like you're trying your best to create that space here. Even though it's very hard. But yeah. That's it. Moving on to Gemini. Alright, on your side you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Swords. That's an awesome energy right there. Like you're carrying an energy of a brand new beginning here. Like there's a lot of hope, a lot of love, a lot of, oh my god, I'm super excited, you know? So I don't know what you got going on here, but it looks like something new, at least in the energy. There's the excitement that comes with it too, on your side. For the energy attached to you, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands. Somebody's making it really, really hard for themselves here. I don't know who this is. I don't see this energy influencing you at all. But they're kind of going through quite a hard time, but it's almost like it's self-imposed. It's created by them, you know, because they're running through a lot of fear. So that creates a lot of difficult times for them. Okay. For the connection, the Nine of Pentacles, the Devil, the Knight of Cups. I feel like you care for whoever this is. You might be interpreted as you don't give a shit. But I don't think you give a shit that you're interpreted as you don't give a shit. Because as long as this energy doesn't rub off on you, you're doing something right. You know, where you're creating some sort of space there, enough space so that you let them live their life, their experience in the way that they choose to, and it doesn't impact yours. But again, you might be interpreted as, oh, so you don't give a shit about my problems and my this and my that. It's like, it's not that you don't, but they're not your problems. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. So it's like, you take care of your own shit, especially when it's so, you know, down all the time. So I have no idea what the hell this is, but okay. From the universe, you get the Devil, the Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers. This is a situation in which self-love and self-care is interpreted as selfishness, which that's not what it is, you know, but somebody here is definitely pointing at that energy and saying, what the hell are you doing? Self-love, what the hell is that? So you're selfish. I would assume it's this energy here because the tone of this energy is very, very low. So of course they would look at a low, high vibration energy and they would be like, they would try to bring it down, you know. So, okay. You're doing great here because you're not being influenced by it. So keep doing that. Never mind how it's being interpreted. Were you the one last time with you do you boo, or because if not, you are this time, you know. But anyways, moving on to water signs, Pisces. Are cats descendants of snakes? They have a lot of similarities with snakes. The way this guy sleeps, he looks like a snake in there, like all twisted. Dude. Anyways, Pisces, you get the, on your side, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles. Slowly but surely, and I don't know if it's consciously or not, probably partly, you're heading in the direction of bringing up a conversation that looks a lot like we need to talk. And it's really we need to talk, because it's bringing something down. So slowly but surely, you're getting close to this place of opening up about potentially shutting something down here. The energy attached to you, the 10 of Cups, the Devil, the Strength card. This is something very unhealthy. It wants to be healthy, but it's not. It has the potential to be healthy, but it's not using that potential. So I don't know what it is. Basically, I see the energy of love attached to another that seems to be functioning from a very, very, very distorted place. Whatever energy this is doesn't want that, but it's still happening. So for the connection, the 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords. For now, that's why you're not in this place yet, but you're heading there, because for now you're trying to figure out the best way to approach this, to deal with this. There's still a little bit of confusion around the energy of self-love for you and putting yourself first. And once you have that figured out, I'm sure this energy will open up, you know, in the sense of, how do you put yourself first here when dealing with this type of an energy? Like, do you? You know? So it's a matter of figuring things out for now, for you. But let's see what the universe has. 6 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups. Yeah. Even if you care for whoever this is or whatever the situation is, if it's unhealthy, you know, when is that time when you care more about your well-being? Because when that comes into play, then you'll definitely acknowledge that no matter how much you care for the situation, you need to also step away from something that's unhealthy for you, you know? So that's the direction in which this is going, apparently. The direction that you may create some distance and you'll still care for the situation, but yeah, no. But anyways, and that's it. Moving on to Scorpio. Alright, on your side you get the Death card, the 9 of Cups, the 7 of Swords. You're looking pretty emotionally balanced, but you also look like, almost like you need a little bit of distance from something. I don't think it's a permanent distance. Maybe it is. I don't get it like that. If anything, it's a healthy kind of a need to distance yourself from something. Okay. What is this in your tail? You want it back? We're not going to give you it back. You need to take a bath. Can you do that yourself, or do you want me to do it? The energy attached to you, the Hangman, the Magician, the 7 of Pentacles. This energy is definitely focused on building something up. I'm not sure if whatever this is has to do with you directly. Maybe that's why you need a little bit of distance. It's like making space for whatever this is. I don't know. They're super focused on something that they're working on. Okay. For the connection, the 5 of Cups, the Emperor, the Chariot. There's sadness here, but there's also a sense of something that makes sense. it makes sense that you would potentially step away, or they would work on whatever this, like it involves an energy of it makes sense. I don't know where that falls exactly, but okay. Let me see what the universe has. What you doing? What you doing, baby boy? Why are you so unsettled? We're not gonna go out. You're gonna melt. We can go out for 2 minutes. And then you're gonna ask to come back in. From the universe, you get the Magician, the Tower, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's almost like you don't want to be in the way of someone's dreams here, or whatever they have going on, or something like that. And it comes with a little bit of sadness, but it's like, I gotta remove myself from this, you know, for now at least. So, like, get out of the way, kind of an energy. It's not one of those, oh my god, I'm sacrificing my whole life and I'm putting myself to this. And it's not that tragic. Because again, it comes with something of, it makes sense that things are kind of playing out like this. I don't know. Yeah, it's sad, but at the same time, it makes sense. But anyways, that's it. Moving on to Cancer. Can I help you with something? You and your little fucking paw. I fucking love your paw going up. Anyways, let's see, Cancer, what do you got going on? Oh man, this is nice. The Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Seven of Cups on your side. So you're also working on something, building something up. You're very confident in it. And you have this energy of creating something right now, which is freaking amazing, because it seems like as long as you stay in this energy, a lot of doors are going to open up for you. Now you have an energy attached to you, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit. This is an energy that's definitely right there with you as you do this. Now I'm not sure if this is a common kind of a creative aspect of things where you're putting something together, something up together, or if this is your baby that you're working on, but you have this very supportive energy here. But for the connection, the Page of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. Whether it's just yours with the supportive energy or kind of working together on something here, it doesn't really make a difference, because it's showing up kind of in the same way regardless, where there's almost like a team effort being recognized here. And it's, if let's say you are individually working on something, it's going to help out this dynamic as well. It's going to make it go up. So it's pretty cool in the way that this is showing up, whatever it is. But let's see what the universe has. The Three of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. I like that you're taking things that are potentially challenging or painful along the way as you work on this. You take those as lessons learned. You know, it's another lesson learned. It's another tool that I can add to my belt of learning stuff, you know. So you're taking it in a very constructive way, rather than, oh my god, this didn't work out. Oh my god, it's so challenging, it's so hard. What do we do now? No, you're taking it as, okay, well, that taught me something. Okay, let's move on now, you know? So I kind of like this. But that's it. Blue. Come here. We're lifting you up, because now we have a better grip than last week. And then we can go places. You know? Like the backyard. And back. Really quick. Come on. Come here. Come here, baby boy. Come to mama. Come on. Up you go. Up you go. Up you go. Oh, my sweet boy. My little teddy bear. My little teddy bear. Oh, you're still heavy, though. You're still heavy. Why does he... Okay. Okay. Stop. Yeah. Yeah. Stop. Why does he lick my eye? I don't understand. He licks my eye. He thinks I'm Kai when he does that, probably. Look, look, that's in my eye. And then he chews on my eye. He nibbles. He nibbles at my eye. You want to say hi to people? You want to say hi? No? You're uncomfortable? Why would you be? Because your ass is sitting on my knee. Okay. Okay. Done. See, I have this advantage of turning. I like it when he just plops on my shoulder, or well, right now he wants to get down apparently. Okay, you want to get down? You want to go there? You're having a hard time, little bear? I'll help you because you'll fall. There you go. No? You want to come back here? You want to come back here? You want to come back here, you little... Oh, I know what you want. You want to go outside. What's this in your eye? We need to give you a bath, boy. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. August videos are coming for the members, potentially right after this video. If not, all of you will get them by the end of the week. So, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.